And we're back with you now on WZBN News. This is Mercer County Close-Up. Partnerships between businesses and not-for-profits have been forming over the years all across Mercer County. Habitat for Humanity for some time now has had a very special partnership with Mrs. Gs, the time-honored and very well-known home appliance store there in Lawrence Township. Well, it wasn't long ago that the two saw each other more or less at a home building site, which is what Habitat for Humanity is famous for, and now they've got a partnership which helps you, the consumers, who are thinking about getting new appliances as well as scrapping your old ones, but also helping those in need who might use your old appliances. Well, joining us to talk more about this partnership and what it's all about is the president and CEO of Mrs. Gs herself, Debbie Schaefer. Debbie, thanks so much for being our guest today.
Thank you so much for having me today.
It's great to have you. Absolutely. We love having folks like yourself in. Well, this new partnership kind of formed on site, if you will. I understand Habitat for Humanity was building a new house. You folks might have had appliances to donate. How did it all work from there?
Actually, that was about 4 years ago in East Windsor, and they were building a Habitat Humanity home for a foster mother who's been doing fostering children for 20 years. And we actually donated, partnering with Whirlpool, donated appliances for the kitchen as well as the laundry room. And I got to meet the mother, and it was just a great, we just felt really good. And you can actually go to our website and read about the story.
Absolutely.
On that page.
Yes, there's also, you can view what Habitat for Humanity has on this program at www.habitatta.org. You spell out Habitat, H-A-B-I-T-A-T, and then you add the T-A, and then .org. You can find out a lot there. Now, what has the partnership really blossomed into? I understand that old appliances can be taken out of people's homes, put into a new owner's home. How does it all work?
Okay, well, Mrs. Gs has always been a very Go Green initiative.
Yes.
We've participated in a lot of energy expos, really getting the word out about how to live green, be more energy efficient, and so what we had an opportunity through one of our friends, Don Addison, who introduced the Habitat of Humanity crew to Mrs. Gs, and they were putting together basically a store called the Restore on Ewing Street in New Jersey, and they loved the idea of being able to take the old appliances from our customers while they were getting their new appliances. And these would either be working appliances, it could actually be appliances that were not working and just needed to be tweaked a little bit, or if it was an appliance that really just didn't really have a life anymore, then I was happy for humanity to take that appliance and recycle it and benefit from that. So it's been a great partnership for us because not only do we feel good about partnering with Habitat, but our customers feel good also about also doing something good.
Sure. And I mean, in the long run, I mean, fortunately, Habitat for Humanity, which has a whole slew of very warm-hearted volunteers, a lot of them are handy and a lot of them can fix up some of these appliances and make them like new for the potential new owners. Now, in the long run, obviously, those customers who would be receiving these older appliances will no doubt save money.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, they're for those families and individuals who just can't afford a new appliance here, they have the opportunity to get a refrigerator at a price that they can afford, and that's going to be working. And so it's really great. Yes.
Now, it's a case where we mentioned the green initiatives. It's eco-friendly because people, instead of disposing of their old appliances, they are giving them to somebody who can use it. And it's been said that one man's trash is another man's treasure. This is a lifelike example of that. Folks that are getting rid of their items are obviously probably searching for new ones or ways to upgrade. Do they commonly come to Mrs. Gs and find the replacements?
Oh, yes. Like a typical example would be for a customer who is shopping for a new washer. Now, they might have a washer and dryer pair that match, but their washer has died or is not working. And when they come in to buy a new washer, now our all of our employees, Mrs. G's is actually an Energy Star partner.
Right.
We are trained to teach the message of the Energy Star program.
Yes.
And the salesman will instruct the customer and give them all the great information that they're going to save energy, and actually by upgrading their washer, they could actually pay for that washer, that older washer, over like 7 years by all the savings that they get from these more efficient washers.
Sure.
But now you have the dryer, and the dryer doesn't match the new washer. So to some customers, they're going to wait till their dryer is ready to die.
Yeah.
But to other customers, you know what? They want a matching washer and dryer. So what this is a win-win for the Habitat, because they could possibly take that older washer that needs a lot of repair.
Yeah.
They might be able to repair that, but now they get a dryer that actually is in good working condition, and it can go into a new home.
Definitely.
and live a nice life in somebody else's home.
Absolutely.
And the customer really loves that whole program.
Right.
Yeah.
When Bill Baroni, who many in Hamilton know was still senator back in the summer of 2008, he introduced a program. If you bought an Energy Star appliance here in New Jersey, you would not get charged sales tax. It was one of many initiatives in the last half decade, really, that have helped up the green, thinking in buying a lot of these things. Now, for folks, by the way, to learn more, www.habitatta.org. You can also call 609-218-6863 for more information. We'll close by saying, are there any incentives for folks that participate in this?
Well, of course, this is the partnership that we have with our customers is how we make this really work is that we coordinate it very closely with our delivery of the new appliances, and Habitat would then come in and pick up their old appliances.
Right.
And the homeowner would then call Habitat in order to coordinate that. So, but a great incentive would be, first of all, again, just that whole feel good, and that your product is now not going
to a scrapyard. Right.
It's actually going to someone who needs the appliance. And I am sure that, again, especially for those items that are in still good working condition, for those that are just upgrading, there could be a tax write-off.
I'm sure there could,
so that they could participate in that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
thank you so much for stopping by and sharing more about this with us, and we wish you folks all the best.
I'm so glad to be here today, and thank you so much.
Our pleasure. Debbie Schaefer, the president and CEO of Mrs. G's. Again, log on to www.habitatta.org. You spell out Habitat, add the extra TA, then .org, or call 609-218-6863 for more information on this exciting partnership which will help you, the consumer. It's a partnership between Mrs. G's and Habitat for Humanity. I'm Mark Fontes. We'll see you again really soon.